Pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it.
Just team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. To first. Whitenet fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And it's fouled away. Bobo is over to take a look. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Pedro Morales, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count still at 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Michael Brantley checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
From the stretch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. White Sox will strand 3. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Mariano Reyna will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Hicks, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. One out, nobody on. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Wunsch, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Morales is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They have 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Standing in now, Bobo. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bobo hits a little over the 270 mark. One here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that one just missed outside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. A 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pello is there for it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ready now for the White Sox, Trevor Plouffe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball called for strike 2. Rendon, a native Texan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Pitts has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Striding in, John Pitts. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt?
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. 3rd strikeout already in these first couple of innings here tonight. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently 2nd best on the ball club. Up next for the Rays, Tony Whitenack. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Whitenack leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tapper up the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rays are in front 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Pello. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at bat. A ball and no strikes. That missed. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 to short. Hits, takes it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. Toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. To second now, but he's safe as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Pedro Morales, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Johnny Cobb. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Pitts racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back easily. And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pitts on at first. Nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As you look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pitch out, Nothing doing. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
A dive, but he's back. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We return to Tropicana. Kloof standing in. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it. Hits. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The second baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hard hit ball to second. Hits over to his left. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 5.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hits going back on it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
How about it? Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Jason Pello. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. With a 2-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2-0 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. At the plate, Boof Bobo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Bobo.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball. The 2-2 ripped down the first base line, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In there for strike one, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bobo leads off second with nobody out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Smoke toward third. Pello ranges to his left. And there's one down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, John Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Up onto the porch and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Sammy Pitts, backhanded, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. Into the box now, Tony Whiteman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Before the payoff pitch, you'll look to first, and he'll get back in standing. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
The 2-2. Looped out towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Into the box, Wes Wunsch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Benji Esposito answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Well, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We played 4 full. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Ready once again, Pedro Morales. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Count 0-2.
1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle. Hits is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Can't make any headway into. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Two and 1. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. John Pitts waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Plouffe over to his left. He's got it one away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Ready to take his hacks again, John Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. One out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Digging in once again, Sammy Pitts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and one, here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Morales looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, I know the pitcher was down at a count and needed a strike, but come on. He's one of the only guys in that lineup you can't let hurt you. And they left one on the inner half that he's able to turn on and absolutely crush. Got what they deserve there.
And this is low, ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Once again, a 3-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Morales ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Designated hitter.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. comes set, and the 0-1. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Stepping in, Connor Pitts. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
This one's down to third. Pello loves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Cobb. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Santiago, a 25-year-old. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that misses ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1. In the dirt. In time, and he is nailed at second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Whiteneck has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wes Wunsch.
Up for the Rays, 3rd baseman, Wes Wunsch.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Jeremy Pitts, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-2. Fouled off. another 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Bobo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Kloof has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Jeff Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Pello. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt. Now the 2-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Whiten that. Takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kaneko. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Up next for the Rays, John Pitts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Popped up. Kloof is under it. 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Up around the face. Now the 2-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Riding in once again, Tony Whiteneck. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
After 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading off for the White Sox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Pedro Morales. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pitts sprinting after it, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again, Johnny Cobb. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Popped him up. 1. He's got it, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Connor Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Connor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So,
oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Digging in, Wes Wundt. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
this guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Ball 3. Jeremy Pitts is on deck. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Into the box now. Jeff Pitts steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at-bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Another full count offering on its way. Right side, fair ball down the line, and this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Erwin Dodgenaeus enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. John Pitts will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Bobo at third. Pitts is over at second with 1 down in the inning. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in now, Sammy Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line drive to center field. Morales is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Trevor Plouffe. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Pitts is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ready now for the White Sox, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Up next for Chicago, Wellington Castillo. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obvious.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Side of the ball, 4 hours, 2 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana City that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.